What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chrex. Today I'm here to tell you guys a little bit story about how I basically got scammed out of $800. So guys, as you know, I am a video editor, as long as a lot of you that watch my content. What tends to happen with video editing is that people want stuff for free all the time. But once in a while, or if you're in the professional realm, you get paid for the content you create for people. What happened to me is that basically recently someone joined my server and they posted this like outrageous ad. It was like $2,000 for 4 projects over this period of time, and you'll get paid $800 for this one, this amount for this one, this amount for this one. And I was like, okay, cool. I've had clients come in that paid even more, people that are advertising $4,000 projects on my server, and people have grabbed those projects. I've been a part of those. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna think they're weird off the start. DM them. Go ahead and DM them. They give me their criteria. They're trying to create these audio spectrum projects, which I've done in the past, but the versions they are looking for is something new to me. So of course I have to go learn a new skill. It already started off weird because they didn't have any like profiles linked to their Discord. They didn't have any social medias linked to their Discord or anything. They were saying they're this like music company, people or an artist that was looking for people to make something for their songs. So immediately I was already sussed out. What then proceeded to happen is that I am, practicing, trying to learn this new way of making these audio spectrums and spending hours upon hours sending little screenshots to them and so forth to show them that, hey, I'm making this thing and this is what it's gonna look like. And of course they gave me feedback and we're going back and forth. So I'm like, okay, these people are legit. They have a weird way of presenting themselves as a company, but let's keep it going. It's probably fine. As I proceed on doing this project, weird things start to happen. Like they start telling me about, oh, I got scammed this one time, and oh, these are some previous ones you have done, but we didn't really like those. And I was noticing like some of them were from test channels, like they've like started channels with like these products before, and then they abandoned them. And then some of them were like the comment sections were like turned off. I'm like, why? It's not blocked for children or anything, so why are the comment section off? And I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. But I kept going, of course, because I'm trying to get this $800 that I'm being promised for this project. What then happens is that we're getting to like the final lengths of this project, and they start talking about how, oh, they need me to send the final file first before they pay me. So first of all, my number one tip here: never, and I repeat, never, unless you have a great relationship with the person you're editing for, send them the final project before they pay you. It's the easiest way for them to block you and run off with your content, and the most you can do is probably try to file a copyright strike if they upload it on YouTube or anywhere else, but that's the most you're gonna get with that. And it's what happens. Do not send your file before you get paid unless you know the people very well. So of course I didn't send it to them because I'm like, I'm not gonna send you this final project before you pay me. And like I said, they started talking about, oh, I've been scammed before, this person took this money from me and they didn't send me the file. I'm like, okay, that's sorry to happen to you, but I'm not gonna put my time into something and then you dip off with it. So I didn't talk to them for a couple days and ended up working out this way to put my content through a paywall. So like I said, I've basically, during this whole predicament, I've learned 2 things. I've learned how to do audio spectrums in a new way, and I've learned how to put my digital content through a paywall. And mind you, I've been doing this stuff for like 6 years, and so I've been working my way around it. But I've recently found websites where you can put your content through a paywall, and that way you don't have to worry about someone taking your work. So I'm going to link those down below as helpful things for you guys to use so you don't make the mistakes I made during this. So then finally, he asked for a preview project after I sent him like, I think I made like 11 different screenshots of this thing for him, and I made 11 different screenshots showing him different ways I'm making the thing, showing proof that I'm actually working on his project. Like I'm not just gonna, I'll say, hey, pay me, and then send him like, I don't know, some random PNG. Like I'm actually working on your project. So finally, we come down to the last wire, and he's like, okay, send me a preview file. I'm like, fine. I watermarked the crap out of it, because I'm like, I'm not getting scammed. Like I'm not gonna send you this 15-second preview and you use it as an advertisement. So I watermarked all over it, sent him a preview file using MediaFire specifically so that if he does end up trying to scam me, I can delete it right off of MediaFire and they can't even download it. Lo and behold, I send him the preview file, and boom, they did. They left the server, they blocked me. So of course I had to open in one of my other monitor screens, and I went and deleted the thing out of MediaFire so they couldn't even download it. It's probably within like a 10-second period. What I learned from this is that like the drive to get money off of video editing and video project is great. It makes you pursue to create, makes you pursue to make things better. It grows, it's a drive. Money is a drive when you're doing video editing, but also creating and having people enjoy the stuff you create should be a drive as well. Another tip I have for you guys is that don't use securing the bag as an excuse to let your guard down. Like, if you have a gut feeling that you do not trust a client, or that a client is kind of weird and they seem like they might scam you, or they might not be 100% legit, do not go with them. Like, your gut feeling is most of the time right. What I felt is that I had a gut feeling about this client, but I wanted to get this promised $800 for this project. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna waste my time doing this, and fine, I'll deal with them wasting my hours. They didn't respond. I was okay wasting my time and going through this long process because I'm like, I want to make this money because I'm working hard on this project. What I did learn is that I learned a new way to make these audio spectrums, and I also learned how to put my content through a paywall. But situations, you're not always going to learn something from getting scammed, I guess, by a client. So don't take my experience as, oh, I'm always gonna find a way to get a good benefit out of this. Sometimes you literally just lose your content and someone goes and uploads it. Someone in my server, one of my staff members even, someone uploaded his watermarked montage he made for them. So like, even if you watermark something, sometimes it's not gonna stop people from uploading it, because they sometimes just don't even care. They just like, oh yeah, it's a watermark, it's fine, it's from my editing software, or whatever they want to say in their comment section to people, but they stole the video. What my final tip and my final thing to say to you guys is, try to do your best that money isn't the only thing that drives you for content creation. I see a lot of time in my Discord server, a lot of my members are like, oh, everyone's asking for free content, nobody wants to pay. And it's true, we do have people all around. People don't want to pay for the stuff. Like, they always want to say, oh yeah, I'll pay you after, I'll pay you when I get big, or I'll give you a shout out. But it's like, if you want to grow big, you should be able to have the money set up so that you can pay the people that are going to help you do that. If you want to grow your content, you should have money set aside for marketing and getting your content out there. It shouldn't be on the video editors to take the hits so that you guys can grow bigger. So as video editors, we have to understand that your content is worth something, and that you shouldn't be just giving it out for a shout out or for exposure, as a lot of times people like to frame it as. It's a lot of times they just want something for free. They'll throw your link at the bottom of the description, and 0.001% of people that probably view that video are gonna go see who actually edited it. People are looking at the person that posted the video. So my final tip for you guys is just try your best to not use money as your final deciding factor or your drive for content creation. I really appreciate everyone that's been checking out the YouTube videos and everyone that's in the Discord server. We've reached 1,200 members on our Discord server. And you guys have been really active and really cool, and I love that all you guys are talking and creating content together. Creator challenges will be coming back to the server, so make you guys go check that out. Like I said, I will be dropping links down in the description below of how to put your content through a paywall, so that way you are at lesser risk of being scammed. It also creates more secure transfer of money and goods between you and your clients. I will be starting a series here on this channel, so check out that when it comes out. It's gonna be really cool. I'm working with my Discord members, and we're gonna be creating some awesome tips for you beginning video editors, photographers, videographers, and cinematographers here on my channel. Anyway, much love to you guys, and peace out.